channel all about BI. This video is part of What's New playlist in Azure Data Factory series. Okay, so this morning I woke up seeing an update given to Azure Data Factory pipelines. Okay, so what that update is, it's a very nice feature that's being added to every pipeline. See, in real time, we will want to monitor the execution time or the elapsed time of pipelines. Okay, for example, we might have a pipeline that will be pushing data for some reporting purposes every 2 hours or every 1 hour. Okay, and it is very critical for us to pull out data for that particular hour, whatsoever reason maybe. Okay, in that scenarios, for example, I do not want to miss hourly reporting data. Okay, in such mission critical pipelines or mission critical applications, right, we might want to be notified in case our pipeline seems to take longer time than expected. For example, you might have a couple of stored procedure calls, or you might have a couple of logics embedded in your pipeline, and where delay could be caused, or some procedure might take longer time than expected, or if you suspect that some part of your pipeline might cause delay to the whole runtime, you can set up alerts, or you can define an SLA. Okay, so after this SLA time, if my pipeline continues to run, please alert me. So like that you can configure something in pipeline. So that is what is being rolled out in Azure Data Factory. Okay, so if you go to any pipeline and click in the empty canvas area, right, you will see settings tab. Under settings tab, you see something called elapsed time metric. Okay, so we can enable this particular checkbox, and we can mention a time here. Okay, 30 minutes or 40 minutes or 2 hours or whatever be it according to our application. So we can mention an SLA time, and we can set up alerts. Okay, so what is alert? We have something in Azure which will be alerting us through push messages, email notifications, and also calls, via calls. Okay, in case we have something going on seriously behind the pipeline, we will be alerted. So we can set up those alerts under Azure portal itself. If you would like to try out, right, just go to monitor section, and under monitor section, if you see alerts and metrics, you can create new alert rule. So for this particular scenario, elapsed runtime metric, right, so how can we enable this alert? If your pipeline is taking more time than expected, I have set 30 minutes for my pipeline to run, and it's still running after 30 minutes, means how can I set up this push notifications? That's what I'm going to tell you. You can set up a alert rule name, and then you can choose a severity. Okay, less the number, higher the severity is. Okay, so for this severity details, there is a good documentation in Microsoft site. I would like you to go through that. Okay, choose the severity and add criteria. So here is where we have to be choosing the metric. Okay, so what metrics and all we will have to be monitoring, or for what kind of metrics we need to be alerted. So for that kind of criteria, you will have to click this. We will be seeing the metric details here. I'm not sure why it's not coming. Yeah, it's coming. So under metrics, you have lots of metrics mentioned. So in our case, we have to choose elapsed time pipeline runs metrics. Okay, once you choose this, you will be able to set up the alerts for this particular criteria or metric. Okay, and then you have something called dimensions. It's nothing but for which pipeline you need to attach this alert with. Okay, you can have pipeline based alerts, or you can have it for all pipelines. It's up to you. So in case you want to do it pipeline wise, you can choose it here. Okay, and then alert logic. If something is greater than threshold is 30 minutes. For example, if my runtime metrics is greater than 30 minutes, then I have to mention it here. Okay, all right, and then evaluate based on this period is nothing but when this alert has to be triggered. So based on the time period, over last 30 minutes, or over last 1 hour, or last 1 day. So like this, we have some options to be chosen. Okay, under period. So once you do all this and add criteria, you will be able to set up push notifications. So you can have the configuration set up here. So what that configuration is, you will have to provide your mail id, you will have to provide your mobile number for sms notification, and you will have to provide for calls. Okay, so you can create a new group name and then you can give a short name. Once you click on add notification, you will see these options: send an email or sms or push notification or voice call. Okay, so based on all this, you see here, right, career charges may apply for sms and all. And for this alerts as well, there is a limited cost associated with that. I'll touch upon maybe in the next video. Okay, this is just for your notification, just for your information. Okay, so once we choose the mode of notification that we want, we can choose and we can provide appropriate detail, and then we can add or we can create this alert rule. So the moment you create this alert rule, it will be alive, and whenever there is something going on in your pipeline which takes more time to be executed and it's running more than expected time, you will be alerted via sms or email or push notification or a voice call. Okay, just like how you have set up. Okay, based on what you have set up. So this is what I wanted to share with you in this video. So you can have more details about the same from the notification area. Okay, just click on learn more. You will be taken to the blog, or you will be taken to the documentation where you can find more details about the same. Okay, thanks a lot for watching this video. I request you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Thanks a lot.